Are you thinking of selling your home, but not sure if you should hire a professional agent or do it yourself? Are you trying to save up to the commissions? Sometimes saving a commission is not actually a savings. If you want to know what I mean, stay here with me. You are selling your home. It won't be long before you're trading your house keys for a sweet pile of money to fund your next great adventure. Hi, I am Darlene Medranda, a realtor with Ian Alexander team and eXp Realty, working in the beautiful Long Island, New York. On my 10 years of experience on real estate, I have had people telling me, selling a house is not difficult. I can sell it myself and save some commissions. Yes, that is true. You can sell your home as a for sale by owner and save the commission. But keep in mind, a home is the most expensive item you will ever sell. Messing it up will make your stomach churn, and it will drop a bump on your other financial goals. So protect yourself from common home selling mistakes by knowing what to watch out for ahead of time. Here is a list of 12 home selling mistakes and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1, not expecting home selling costs. Okay, you are selling your house and someone else is buying it. No need to prepare any expenses, right? Big mistake. Don't let these home selling costs catch you by surprise. Agent commissions. Did you know sellers typically use their proceeds to cover the commissions for the listing agent and the buyer's agent? According to most real estate websites, you will probably pay around 6% of your home price to cover agents' commissions. So if your home sells for $200,000, don't be surprised if $12,000 of that goes to the agents who help you seal the deal. Is it worth it? For sure. A good agent will likely to help you get more money for your house, enough to cover their commissions and put more money in your pocket. Now, closing costs. A seller's share of the closing cost is usually 3% of the home price. These costs should include the sales tax, a title transfer fee, attorney's fees, and a fee for whoever organizes the final transaction on closing day, like a title company or a lawyer. Staging costs. The cost to stage a home varies widely based on factors like where you live, the size of your home, how many rooms you want to stage, whether or not you will be renting decor, and many different pay structures, including initial consultation and monthly fee. On average, home price staging costs around $525 to $2,000. Home inspection repairs. It might be wise to pay a few $100 for a home inspection before you even list your house. Depending on the seriousness of the issue that comes up, repairing your house will cost thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sure, that doesn't mean that you have to pay to fix it, but if you don't, buyers definitely going to expect a discount. Seller's concessions. Speaking of discounts, buyers might try to negotiate for a lower asking price, depending on the housing market, or they might offer to pay your full asking price if you provide seller's concessions. This may include an arrangement where you throw in items like your washer and dryer or pay for all of the closing costs, which are usually at 3 to 4% of your home price. If you haven't visited my channel, I have a video that explains what a seller concessions is. You can check it over here. Now, your next home. Whether you are sizing up or down, make sure you can pay for your new house in cash or find a mortgage that fits your budget. We recommend to keep your monthly payments to 25% or less of your take-home pay in a 15 years fixed rate mortgage. If that sounds challenging, first, make sure you are not carrying any no-mortgage debt and have a fully funded emergency fund. Then you will be financially secure enough to buy a home again. Moving expenses. Did you forget you are moving too? The average cost to move ranges anywhere from $750 to $2,000 if you hire movers. And if you are not moving directly into your new home after selling your old one, you will need to account for rental and storage fees. When you add up all these expenses, the total can seem overwhelming if you are not prepared for it. But don't worry, a good real estate agent knows how to best arrange your home sale with all these costs in mind. Mistake number 2, selling when you are upside down. If you still owe a mortgage on your home, use a portion of your sale proceeds to pay off the remaining balance of your loan. But what if your property went down in value? What if you owe more than what it's worth? This is referred to as being upside down, underwater, or having a negative equity on your home. If you sell it, you still won't make enough money to pay off your mortgage. Breaking even on your home sale is at least better, but it's still not great. If you are in either situation, don't sell unless you need to avoid bankruptcy or foreclosure. There are other ways to handle the underwater mortgage, but usually the best option is to stay in your home and work hard to build more equity before you sell. Mistake number 3, selling it by yourself. This is a big one. Not using a real estate agent or going for sale by owner is a massive home selling mistake. Do you save yourself from paying a commission to an agent? Sure, but you could miss the chance to make a whole lot more money. In fact, the latest data shows that a typical Facebook home sold nearly $218,000 compared to more than $242,000 when sold with an agent. That is $24,000 difference. Most sellers already know it's a mistake to sell solo. Last year, less than 10% of sellers sold their home by themselves, compared to the 90% who use an agent. I know what a loss it can be to try to sell your house without an agent. Mistake number 4, pricing it wrong. Pricing a home can be tricky. If you price too low, you could miss out thousands of dollars in profit. Price it too high and you could turn away serious buyers or run the risk of wasting weeks or months before you have to reduce the price to get an offer. Don't trust the internet. Ask your real estate agent for a comparative market analysis that will show you how much homes like yours are selling in your area. Setting the right price from the start can make all the difference in how quickly you sell your home and how much money ends up in your pocket at the closing table. Mistake number 5, hidden major repairs. Thinking the buyer won't notice the roof leak? How about the bug problem? Guess again. If your buyers are smart, they will likely get a home inspection after you accepted their offer. And if a major problem with your house comes up during the inspection, it could delay the closing date or even terminate the deal altogether. Consider paying a home inspection before you list your home to make sure it's in a great shape before your buyer. Mistake number 6, skipping on staging. Staging a home might not sound like a big deal, but skipping on this step is a huge home selling mistake. Most sellers' agents report that staging a home has a dramatic impact on selling it faster. Also, a quarter of agents say staging increased the dollars amount of buyers offered by 1 to 5%, while others said it kicked that amount up to 6 to 10%. In other words, if you stage a $200,000 home, your offers might bump an extra $2,000 to $20,000. Whatever you do, don't show an empty house to a potential buyer. Instead, rent furniture and decoration from a staging company to give buyers an idea of what it would like to be if they become the homeowner. Mistake number 7, not clearing the clutter. This goes without saying, but it is hard to show off the beauty of your home if it is full of clutter. Piles of paperwork, misplaced toys, and torn up furniture make your home look like a slop fest to buyers. And don't forget pets. If you want to attract buyers, you have got to pretend that Lassie doesn't live there anymore. So, clear every surface, pack up the toys, eliminate the others, clean up the stains, and get rid of any items that you don't use. You are marketing a house. It's time to treat your house like it's your buyer's home. Get everyone in your household on board. Tell them your house is now a fancy bed and breakfast. Mistake number 8, forgetting about lighting. Unless Batman is in the market for a new layer, dark corners are not your friend. Bright rooms make your home look bigger, so throw back the curtains and shine a light on every nook and cranny. Start by filling lamps and overhead fixtures with 100 watts bulbs. Add a warm and cozy feel with a few candles and a fire in the fireplace. Mistake number 9, using listing photos that look bad. These days, buyers cruise for home from the couch. In fact, more than half of the buyers who purchased a home last year found theirs online. So, if your online photos looks like you took them with a camera phone in 5 minutes, you will lose buyers' interest before they ever pull up to the curb. That's why it's so important to work with an experienced pro who knows how to make your home shine on camera. You will be amazed at the difference the correct lighting and a wide-angle lens can make. Mistake number 10, not letting your agent handle the showings. Sticking around for showings does nothing but make everyone feel awkward. Leave the question to the agent and give the buyer room to look around without you breathing on their neck. After all, do you really want to stand in the way of the buyer's ability to see your house as their dream home? Mistake number 11, taking a low offer personally. Remember, a buyer's offer is not a reflection of their opinion of your home or your housekeeping abilities. Hey, they like your home, otherwise they wouldn't make an offer, right? The sale of your home is a business transaction. Even if you are starting with a low offer, now is the time to negotiate. Make your counteroffer. If they are truly interested, the potential buyer will improve their offer. And this is the last one. Mistake number 12, not firing a bad real estate agent. A home selling problem could be due to a good agent, but a do-nothing won't give themselves a kick in the pants. That's your job. You will be paying your real estate agent thousands of dollars to sell your home, so make sure they're worth the money. If your agent doesn't measure up, find one who does it right away. Sell your home the smart way. There are tons of home selling mistakes to be aware of, and each mistake will cost you thousands of dollars and more than a few bottles of aspirin. Need more advice? Check out our Home Free Seller's Guide. You also need to make sure you have a pro in your corner to help you guide you through the home selling process. Darlene Medranda here with eXp Realty, and I'm always here to help. Reach out anytime, even if you have any questions. Also, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I make weekly videos about real estate tips and you don't want to miss anything. And remember, when you do what you love, people love what you do. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.